So today, Jamie is here, and I are heading down to the Gold Coast for the Evolve Skateboards off-road race. So normally Jamie and I love travelling everywhere on our cargo bike, but this is about 50 k's down the coast. So we are driving today. So just a quick chat about last mile solutions. Now, last mile solutions are that little bit of your transport where between your house and the bus stop or the train station or a ferry terminal or anything like that, the last mile is that bit between your house and there. So last mile solutions are things generally like walking, or you might take a folding bike or something like that. But what we're checking out today is actually a solution which you can get to these places quickly, and then once you're on the public transport, you get to the end of the stop, you can then hop on whatever mode of transport you have and get straight to work quickly and easily. So today we're checking out a very, very cool off-road race, but basically they're also a tool to make public transport usable by anyone. You can have an electric scooter, electric skateboard, anything like that, and it means that instead of driving your car to a train station or walking, which takes a very long time, you can get there quickly and easily. So you can have the best public transport system in the world, but unless you can actually get people to those areas, they're just not going to use it. Say in a really built up city like, say, New York or London or anything like that, it's really easy to get to public transport. But when you live in an area like we do, which is Brisbane in Australia, there's a big distance between your suburban house and the train station. Now, for me, I don't use the train a lot. I tend to use my bike all the time. But just say I did want to use the train, I would have to walk it's probably about 2 kilometers to get to the train station. Now, I could take my bike, but you're not allowed to take your bike on the train in peak times, so which would lead me to perhaps a folding bike. But anyway, so one of the solutions for these is the small electric skateboard. So what we're checking out today are the Evolve boards, not in the transit part of the journey, but actually the really, really fun part, which they can use for as well, which is off-road riding, and specifically today, off-road racing.
Number 11 seconds. We hit over the start finish line for the first time. Highlight number 4 in first position.
Yeah.
Second position, number 31, Craig Norrie. Clint in third. And Evan. Fourth at this time. No selfies across the finish line, wants to keep going, buddy. Follow it. Through to first place. Great jump.
Just a little bit of history on these guys. Back in 2009, the creator was inspired to make a decent electric skateboard. After a few prototypes, he started putting some videos on YouTube, which created worldwide interest. And then since then, Evolve has just developed their boards to now being absolutely worldwide in pretty much every country, like enthusiasts all over the world, fantastic boards. And the racing we've watched today was very, very fun. I was amazed how quiet they were. So Jamie and I have just finished our day at the Evolve skateboard race, and it was very, very cool. And I was a little undecided as to what board I wanted to buy, because literally the last time I rode a skateboard, I would have been about 7 years old. Little bendy red thing. But I'm super, super keen to get a new board, especially one of these electric skateboards that I can use for commuting. I was a bit undecided, but we live on a park and we have gravel tracks, and watching these skateboards in action was just awesome. And at the moment, there really isn't a comparable board in the price range that I'm looking at. So the Evolve boards look very, very cool. So I think possibly in one of the next videos, you're going to see me riding one of these boards.